Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon.
In 2009, Paizo published...
My name is Indigo.
And I'm Krug.
More fun and better for the type of thrill
And today we're here to talk to you about...
in the first place. Now...
Hey everybody, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
Today we're here to talk to you about Pathfinder 5th edition. Oh, second edition.
Yeah, not there yet.
Whoops.
Not there yet. Let's first talk about what Pathfinder is and who the company behind it, which is Paizo. Paizo was originally a company that developed Dragon Magazine. After a little while, I don't know what happened, but Paizo decided to come out with their own version of basically Dungeons & Dragons, which was Pathfinder.
RPG.
Yeah, it's a tabletop RPG in the same fashion, same kind of like existence as Dungeons & Dragons. It became extremely successful because it happened right after Dungeons & Dragons' least popular version, which was the 4th edition.
4th edition was abysmal. And then Pathfinder comes out, and Pathfinder is based on 3.5, right?
Yeah,
it didn't borrow anything from 4th because 4th had just come out. And so people were like, well, okay, I can get something new as though I was playing 4th edition, but I'm not playing 4th edition, I'm playing 3.5, which is what I like and what I know. It was just like the perfect storm. Like they got so much.
And they actually took the mechanics from 3.0 and 3.5 and actually improved upon them and got rid of a lot of like the unnecessary difficult of the
which
game.
Again is what 4th edition was trying to do.
Yeah, 4th edition was trying to make it smooth and like efficient, but they just made it like too simple. Yeah, and just it was like, hey, instead of this like 4-course meal, which we know is difficult to do,
have some crackers.
Yeah, like, and you're just like, well, I mean, Pathfinder is going and has been in the world of RPGs for the last 10 years now.
It's a long time.
And is actually going to be releasing the 2nd edition the same month that its 1st edition came out, which is August of this year.
That's cute.
Now, that's when the playtest is coming out.
Yes.
Which you all will have access to if you want to go online. You can actually get the PDFs for free.
Yep.
But they're offering some additional means to consume this, which... interesting, but you and I have kind of weird feelings about
Indigo
this.
doesn't like it because basically what they're doing is charging you money for playtest material that's also available for free, and I think that's why you don't like it.
No, that's...
And also, sorry, I left something out. They're doing it in a tiered fashion.
Yes.
So, fine. I am of the opinion that because they're offering it for free, even though it's playtest material, people can buy it if they want to buy it.
Yeah.
So they're offering 3 different tiers, right? One of them is a soft cover book of just, the rule set.
For $24.99.
For $24.99. The second one is a hardcover book with the rule set.
For $44.99.
$44.99. And the third one is a leather bound and embossed, like, collector, what did they call it? Deluxe special edition.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, and that's for
$59.99.
$59.99.
As well as that is you can purchase an adventure book, as well as flip maps that you can place and have out for your gameplay. Now, I don't have an issue with them coming out with a free version as well as a paid version of their playtest, because they do need to make money to continue on with this adventure.
Sure.
Like, I get that. It's just weird to me, because like a lot of the way, and especially when you and I originally talked of like, why are they selling it? And you're like, oh, well, it's a collector's thing. Like, they're only going to be a limited edition version of these playtests. It's not like in 2 years I'm going to be able to buy a playtest edition. Which I can go, okay, I agree with that, like you're buying a collector's edition. But now you're like, oh, well, what tier of collector's edition? Because, there's the soft cover, which, only the plebs get. And
it's not even that.
At the same time, I also get the fact that it's not all DMs want to play digitally.
Sure.
And some people like to play with paper books or books that are physically in front of them. And I get that aspect.
They could just print out the PDF if that's what they want. Look, if
it's not the same thing.
If they're going to ship you a physical thing, they have to charge you money, or else they're just at a loss, right?
So and I get that.
Immediately they have to charge you something. I think in their heads, the people that are buying these alpha style rules are people that just want to say that they have them, right? There's no other value there because they're going to change. They could be wildly unbalanced, wildly broken, wildly boring. Who knows? The point is that if I'm buying it, I'm not buying it for the experience, I'm buying it for the product. And so the tiers at that point are like, the soft cover is, do you want to say that you have the rules? The hard cover is, do you want to say that you have the rules, but you're really bad at not breaking soft cover books? And then the last highest super deluxe edition tier is, do you want to say that you have the alpha rules, but you want to also display it in your living room? Like, you don't want to say it, you want people to know that you have the rules when they walk in the door.
Other than the pricing system, the fact that it's tiered, I'm actually very, very excited.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm poo-pooing on this as a whole.
Yeah.
I love the idea of coming out with a second edition because there are some really interesting mechanics and systems, and I also really like kind of like the number game that you get with Pathfinder that you don't get with 5th edition anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah.
Like 5th edition is very simplistic, and it's one of the reasons why it's so popular is that anyone can pick it up and play.
Yeah.
Versus Pathfinder, which does require a lot of just like, okay,
you have to
well,
brush up on what you're doing before you do it, right? You need to understand. I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't understand how your character plays with numbers, it's going to take a long time for you to do anything. I'm excited for this because I want to try the Paizo product just like for the first time. I played D&D a bunch, but I haven't played any of the Paizo stuff.
I think, didn't you play a little bit of Starfinder?
Oh, you're right. I did play Starfinder one session.
This is kind of just an overview of what they have and what's to come. In future weeks, we're actually going to go a little bit more deep and give you more detail about all of the information that we have received from Paizo and kind of go into some speculation of what we're going to be seeing and what we're excited or what we don't like about these changes. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to go over and tell you what they've released so far. Also, head down in the description, depending on when you watch this video, to actually get the link to the more in-depth videos.
Yeah.
Now, the first thing that we actually got from them is a first look, which is just kind of the reasoning why that they're moving from a first edition to a second edition.
The second thing we got were a bunch of races: dwarves, elves, goblins, halflings, gnomes, and just kind of a little bit of discussion about how they're going to fit into the world.
I would just like to say that my favorite part of all of that is the fact that goblins are going to be a part of the core races.
Yep, that's really exciting and not a controversial thing at all.
Next, we actually got a little bit of how their crit hit and crit fail system is going to be working, as well as kind of how they're going to be separating game modes within it. Then we also got proficiencies, leveling up, as well as spells.
So just a big old chunk of mechanics. After that, we also got some discussion about the alchemy mechanic, followed by the alchemist playable class, and then the fighter and the rogue.
Alchemist is my favorite class, and I'm very excited about playing it because originally it wasn't a part of the core group.
I'm really excited about the rules. Like, some of the mechanics changes that they've made are pretty interesting to me, and I'm really excited to try them.
All right, everyone, head down into the comments and let us know what you want to see us talk about. Until next time, guys, you can actually get the subscribe button so you can get the notification bell icon that will give you notifications for all of our future Pathfinder content. You can also go on to Twitter and have a conversation with us over there. You can hit me up at IndigoQT.
And I'm at QueueTimes on Twitter. You can also reach both of us at _QueueTimes. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.